If you want DDG expelled, make some noise. If you want Rakai expelled, make some noise.
Yo, it's your boy DJP, one half of the Real Recap podcast, and today we're going back to college with Cenat and Streaming University. This was a very interesting experiment. I thought this was kind of cool. First, I was kind of very iffy about it, but I had a lot to say about it. But before we get into that, like I always say, please show us some love by liking this video, subscribing to our channel. We're almost at 500 subscribers, only 10 away. Just help us out with that. We do appreciate it. But until then, let's get it.
Based off how much bodies somebody got, does that make you like a whore? Like, does that?
No, that's completely irrelevant.
So if you got 200 bodies, you're not considered a whore?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, because my friend right here, he got like 500 bodies, and people be saying he's like a whore.
No.
Streaming University, was it a success or was it a failure? I don't know. One thing I can say, this was very entertaining. I kept watching this thing the entire weekend. Oh man, I mean, so much to say about it, but I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. First, I want to say shout out to Kai, being able to even put something down like this that no one's ever had. I've always said, man, you know, if YouTube had like a YouTube university, bro, that would be dope. But to do a streaming university, I think that was dope, bro. And actually being able to pull it off is cool. Man, I think some of the coolest moments is just the way that it was just laid out. I mean, to really give people the college feel, even if it was for 3 or 4 days, bro. But to really just give people that college feel to being in a dorm room, you know what I'm saying, having like your, as far as like roommates, stuff like that, that was dope. I like the concept he did with the professors. I like the whole, you know, having the bigger names, you know. I thought he was going to be teaching it, but nah, but to have teachers like DDG, Agent, Duke Dennis, India Love, and Kicking with Kai, I don't really know what they really brought to it, but I'm going to be honest with you, DDG and Agent, bro, my hat's off to them. Agent was a monster, bro. Agent was walking in this thing, bro, like really breaking down YouTube and I said like TikTok, Twitch, like teaching people how to like transition, you know, going, you know, starting off at TikTok probably, you know, doing short form content and saying how important it was, and you know, being able to grab people from there and then kind of transition over to like Twitch and going from Twitch and going over to YouTube. Like, he was really breaking that stuff down. I mean, people was able to ask questions. He was just like on it. I was like, damn, this guy really got my respect.
Increases significantly, like genuinely, like very significantly. What's that?
So like, for someone who's a YouTuber, should I take that Raycon brand deal?
Hell yeah. I mean, if it's bread, it's bread. Unless you think the product's ass.
Bread is bread.
I mean, if the product's ass, don't sell the ass product. But otherwise, like I would, oh yeah, why not? Yo.
Do you sign to an agency as soon as we can for brand deals, or do we do so?
It depends. As long as you're prioritized, sometimes you can sign to an agency or management team, and you be like, they don't think of you. In that case, you're wasting your time. Honestly, you can shoot messages out. That if there's a brand you like, I did one with Popeyes last week. I just DM'd them. But sometimes it's nice to have a management because they'll have inbound deals. So they'll have a deal for, I don't know, like Marvel Rivals, and they'll be looking for someone in their talent pool to do the Marvel Rivals ad. And if you're a gamer, they're probably gonna reach out to you.
I never used to look at Agent the way I do now. I used to look at Agent like, this guy, I mean, I don't know what he did initially to get big, but I was like, damn, you really know what you're talking about, bro. And I think that's kind of what happens with social media. I just think, even if you're not a big channel, but the more you do it, you learn. Like, even I feel like that now. Like, the more that we do YouTube all this time, some videos don't always make a lot of views, but sometimes you just learn. So to hear Agent kind of break it down the way he did, I'm like, damn, like I aspire to be like that one day. DDG was another one, bro. DDG, I gotta give him some credit, bro. I thought his class was pointless, you know, talking about internet beefs, but realistically, bro, the way he kind of explained, like, to not necessarily start them and you'll kind of always be fine, or to never make like the first move, I thought that was kind of helpful, bro. I was like, this is cool.
How to win internet beef. The best thing you can do is crack their hoe. Diss their homies. That is the main thing you have to do. No internet beef have ever resulted in death to anybody. Niggas beef on the internet for a reason. This is a business move. Reggie, you keep talking over me, you're gonna leave my class. Roast their finances. Even if you are broke, it does not matter if you have money or not. it is always appropriate to call whoever you're beefing with broke. You only know your finances. Call them a bitch or a bitch ass nigga. Some of you cannot say nigga in this classroom, which is fine, but this is a good way to intimidate your op or the person that you're beefing with. Y'all over.
Like I said, these two guys was really on fire. Duke was just teaching Duke. You know, Duke is a cool guy, swag, females like him, guys want to be him. It's just Duke, bro. Like, you just being in Duke's class is just cool, bro. And I do think Duke's class kind of showed me how they were like using that for more entertaining purposes as far as making content, having fun, you know, games. Because, you know, it is college, but you kind of still do want to have fun. So I did like the fact that they had Duke's class there. Cooking with Kaya, I mean, she's found herself in more drama this weekend with her boyfriend, apparently. And, like, I don't know. I mean, she can cook, but I don't see how that helps to the streaming. Maybe it was to see if you do cooking type of niche. And then I guess that makes sense. India Love, I don't know. One point she was talking about dating stuff. I'm like, I don't get what this has to do with anything, but whatever. But I think everybody served their purpose, even if it wasn't for education the way we wanted it to be. I think everybody was there for a reason. And I think everybody's earned a way to be up there. So I can't say nothing, can't hate. Fun parts, you know, like I said, they had pool parties. They had a big party that got shut down by Kai that DDG, you know, kind of put together. That was hilarious in itself, bro, because it's like Kai was that annoying principal that doesn't want anybody to have fun. Anytime that he heard something, he got to go shut it down.
Everybody, get on that goddamn bus now! Out! Out! Out!
That was hilarious to watch that, man. I was dying when I saw that stuff, bro. You know, seeing people come back from the party on the bus and trying to run into the dorm and just trying to hide their face.
Listen, welcome back. Go to your fucking dorm.
I told them.
Go. Wait, your sister always listen, but you always act like right there. Brooklyn.
We all say the same.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Now you getting drunk. Fucking with your friends. Now you getting drunk. Get expelled. Now you getting drunk. Get expelled. Now we getting drunk. Get expelled. Welcome back.
Real structure.
Yo. Go through the fucking front. Do not. Listen. Welcome back to Streaming University, India. Don't run. Do not run. Go to your dorm.
Hilarious, bro. That was good. They had a craziest like water gun fight in the hallways, and I'm telling you, bro, like these kids, I don't know if that was real or fake, but they were not respecting this dorm room, bro. This thing was dirty, bro. This is like, I was like, yo, these rooms are filthy. The water's all over the floor. People aren't really taking this thing serious. And that is one thing I do want to say, Kai. Rather is real or fake, bro. I do think you need to put your thumb down a little bit harder, man. You kept threatening to expel people.
I don't think you're doing a good enough job. Okay, just hear me out and just let me get my thought process off. I've seen you constantly threaten to expel people, no actions, all talk, and I just think that like by doing that, you create an example where I can continue to disrespect. I can continue to get away with things because I know there's no real consequence.
And I mean, I know it's just a joke. It ain't really that deep, but you gotta have some type of control there, bro, because these kids was not respecting Kai at all. Rakai being the same Rakai. Do something, begging Kai to take him back, which Kai did. And again, it might just be entertainment. It's funny, but it's like, you gotta get some type of control over this thing, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't think people will took the full opportunity to really learn from Kai. And I think Kai probably should have been a professor, but you know, it's his thing. It is what it is. So that was that. You know, outside of that, I do kind of want to touch on something that people were saying in the beginning. People had an issue with the choosing process of who was going to attend this college, because it was cool, you know, seeing everybody had their like streamer university, you know, saying gear and all that stuff. But a lot of these people were very big names, and a lot of people were saying that the smaller channels, they didn't really get any like type of highlights there. And I do kind of want to show love to Tylil, because Tylil was definitely the one going around allowing people to kind of talk on his own platform and kind of get their name up.
W couple, man. Oh, 28 viewers? 28 in chat. Tell me your shit. No. We gonna get y'all to 1,000. Oh, shit. Chat, let's tell me your shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm hungry, T. I'm hungry, T. Oh, give me nothing, T. Oh, give me nothing.
Let's go, and I followed you.
Really?
I'm happy.
Oh, thank you so much.
God bless
Thank
you. I love your
you.
content.
Yeah, you're so kind. Thank you, Tyler. You're so nice.
Who's in the chat? What's in the chat?
W Glaze. He left after 10 minutes.
You know, there were mention of, you know, Tyler finally hitting like 1 million subs, and he deserves it, bro. Tyler's really been doing his thing, man. Ever since they started the whole G League AMP members, I feel like Tyler has been like the leader of that thing, man. Like, he's definitely doing his thing. So shout out to him. But like I said, Tyler was helping people get more subscribers. I remember one girl being in Kai's office saying how prior to her being on this, she had 2,000 followers, and then after that, she got 47,000. So it really helps to have those big faces on your channel. But yeah, man, like I said, a lot of people just felt like, you know, we thought it was going to be more for like the lower viewed people, not the higher. Because I mean, all the higher names, don't get me wrong, they don't really need this stuff. They're good, bro. And I do feel like it did make for entertainment. I do think you need a good balance. But I kind of feel like, damn, like, what does it take to get on this thing now? You know what I'm saying? It's going to be like every season where they're going to be all these big names. Because people like Funny Marco, he was there, but I don't really know what he did. Like Funny Mike, I don't really feel like they had any highlight moments, you know? I feel like it helped them network, but I don't feel like they really did anything that like stood out. So I don't know, you know, I'm not here to hate, but I would have loved to be on this thing. Like I said, I was never into streaming, but after seeing that, bro, I was like, damn, I actually might want to try it. I think it's definitely dope. But and I even at the end of this entire thing, that, you know, Kai was able to kind of explain to us that Netflix kind of wanted to stream this thing, or, you know, kind of be involved, and he was talking about if they do like a season 2 or a new class and stuff like that. I think he should do it. I think it'd be dope, bro. I do think it's something that's really cool. I think it's something that we've never had before. And I think a lot of people want to do streaming now. Streaming is like the future, bro. People doing podcasts, people doing YouTube, people doing Twitch. Everybody's kind of want to be online. Everybody kind of wants to be seen. So if there's a way to kind of make this process just a little bit better, kind of more controlled, I'm not saying it doesn't have to be fun, but it has to be a little bit more beneficial. And right now, it just like one big all-star content house, which was cool. But yeah, man, I don't think we need to go there and be seeing all these super big names all the time. So I think it'd be really cool to see somebody that kind of came from this class in the next few months, kind of see who they become. In the next year, they become a new professor. That would kind of show us, like, I learned from this college, and I look at who I became. But I think it was dope, though, bro. I mean, Kai, shout out to you, bro. You know, even having Drake kind of make a small video, or it was fire, bro. So, man, Kai, shout out to you. Like I said, bro, keep it up. Definitely entertaining. I'd watch this again, and I hope you do continue it. But until next time, y'all let me know what y'all think. Did you like Streaming University? Do you think it was a success? Do you think it was a failure? Do you think it could be better? And what could it do to be better? You guys let me know in the comments. Peace.